when our missions are compatible. Okay? Some planning and division of roles are required. Communication channels are established. Authority still rests with the individual organization, but there is some increased risk to all participants. And why? Well, because we are sharing roles, we need communication channels, and some planning needs to be carried out in a shared sense. So the risk is slightly higher. Resources are available to participants and rewards are mutually acknowledged. Okay? So it would seem slightly more intense. We would need to share a little bit more at this level. And then we'll finally move into collaboration, which is a more durable and persuasive relationship. Collaborations bring previously separated organizations into a new structure. This is really important, because we've got to work that out. Now that was critical. What we reorganized was to create a new structure. Because if you remember, we had 6 structures, independent structures, and we tried to get this. And where was the difficulty? It was getting that new structure working. That's what took us time. So what does that tell you about collaboration? Slightly more complex. You've got to redefine structures with full commitment to a common mission. And probably what happened was, and this is a guess, is the reason why this team did not make a greater effort to incorporate these 2 teams, into their structure is because the effort they had made to create the new structure, they thought it was enough. Planning, I mean, the essence of collaboration is critical because it creates commitment. But it also gives us a joint language to understand what to expect. Why? Because we plan together. We have very well-defined communication channels. So, for example, we knew what to do. Why did this team react better with rejection than the other teams? Because they knew what to do with that information. So the people who were rejected would come back here and they knew who to speak to say, hey, you've got to be stricter with the communication channel in there for that to happen. Collaborative effort is critical. Okay, so authority is determined by the collective structure, which is what this team did. Risk is much greater because each member of the collaboration effort contributes its own resources and reputation, and that's critical again. Okay, resources are pooled or jointly secured, and the products are shared, which is basically what happened here. Okay, so we had a kind of mixture of cooperation and collaboration.
We are not redefining the structures. We are not collaborating.
Probably not. Probably you're just coordinating with each other. But I mean, if you think about when do you need to redefine? Well, for example, if I have a project team where I have people from different areas that need to work together with a common mission, then I have to redefine the structure. And that is the essence of team building. Do it with a team. Can you see what's happening in there? And that's why that will bring us to team building, so it would seem very, very important we understand what needs to be done to build a team. Because you will find that in other efforts, you don't really need a team. You know, it's not about team building, it's about when is it better to have a team, or when is it better to have a group of people working together who are sharing information, for example. That's enough. So it's contextual. Do you get? Yeah. Do you have any other questions? Yeah. One here, one here.
Can you please elaborate on the sentence that says that there has to be a new structure of the organization? I don't know if that's in a figurative sense or for some.
Necessarily mean that they collaborate. Okay?
So in that sense, what needs to happen?
What we do is we take this person who are going to be part of the team, and we say, how are we going to organize ourselves?
Around the task?
Around the task, yeah.
If the task changes, then we have to switch again.
Yes, we will. We will. If the task changes, I would even suggest that the members of the team, the membership of the team will change. Because what really moves the collaboration effort is the common mission. So when we have a common and unique mission, we create unique structures. And if that mission changes, the reason why you're on the team is because you contribute to that mission. If that mission changes, then we have to question whether you're the right person for that team. And it's not about whether you know how to work as a team player, but what knowledge are you bringing to the collaboration effort. That's why many people get really tired working in teams because they never change. You know, you say, I've been working in a team for how long? 5 years. Oh, man. Jesus, that's a long time to be working in a team. You know, there's something happening. You guys must not have got close to your mission, because if you're still in the team, well, teams should have this kind of real dynamic thing going on. You build them, they get their mission, and they break down and you change them. And it's a way of creating synergy within the company. It's like saying the more teams that you belong to or have belong to, the easier it will be for you to collaborate. I don't know if I've been able to answer your question.
Yes, I'm just looking into it. Even if you are in some vice presidency, you must be able to be translated or be moved into others, and that's not easy.
And you have to be able to pick your team. You know, because what may happen is that this person who's here is the team leader. What tends to happen is that the most superior, the highest person in your organization will want to be the leader of the team, and that may not be the right person because they may not be bringing the skill set that you need to execute and reach your mission. And that's complicated. And that's where we are right now. For example, I mean, if we move more complicated. Okay? Anyone? Yeah?
It's related to this 4 people
Yeah,
are part of a project
yeah,
that is finished.
yeah, fine, yeah,
And once it's finished,
yes,
they return to the.
oh yeah.
But my question is about the evaluation, how to measure these people on the project, because the
So, because that's really what I want. I can't put you in, and that's leading back into one of the doubts that we had in the morning was, how can we have true collaboration if our structures are still rewarding individual effort?
yes, because in this case, for example, if the left people
Yeah,
has a request for the top one,
yeah.
and what is he doing? What will he do
Uh-huh.
to achieve the objective, the project,
Yeah,
or his boss?
exactly. Well, what will he do? I think the answer is obvious. I mean, if this guy comes down to here and says, I need this by tomorrow, and this team says, we need to do this by tomorrow, what's the person going to do? The work that his boss asks for, or the work that his team needs? The boss. Of course, because that's going to affect his performance, the evaluation of his performance. So, you're coming to a really nice conclusion. For collaboration to happen, we need to have reward systems. You know, and
Well, we were talking about a different level. We were talking about projects. We're putting things
Brilliant.
together, not just being.
exactly. So, in the near future, what are they going to ask you when you get interviewed to do a job?
You have several different sets of skills, so you can work here, there, and there.
Yeah, they will ask you competency questions like, please explain to me the last time you formed part of a team, and what were the tasks that you were assigned, and how did you deal with the challenges in communication, for example. Because we will want people who have more experience working in teams. We recruit people who have been more individualistic. You will get an individualistic work environment. That's the way it works. So we're all going to have to vamp up our collaboration because it's going to be looked for. It is. It's a massive challenge because it goes against our traditional conceptions of management.
What about risk? You mentioned risk as one of the characteristics